ladies, and welcome to day 3 of the Esther fast. I hope you're well. And if you don't know, my name is Rebecca Johnson and I am the founder of Raising Esther Ministries. Now, this is day 3. This is the final day of the fast. I hope you are standing strong. And don't worry, it's just one more day. And I'm hoping and I'm believing and I'm praying that God has already spoken to you. And if you haven't heard anything yet, don't worry. Today's the day. Day 3 is all about understanding God's divine influence. So one of the things about Esther's story, or the book of Esther, is that throughout it, it's one of the only books that you don't actually hear God, or literally shows you what it is like in an everyday life where God is moving behind the scenes. It's such a powerful illustration of how we are day to day. We're put in positions, we're put in places, and we're like, why are we here? But you can see God's divine fingerprints, his hands on everything, how he's positioned Esther in that right place, and how he's positioned Mordecai, how he's positioned Vashti, removing her out of position. Everything was perfectly placed. I don't know if you ever watched this show called The Americans. Now, my sister was obsessed with this show for a bit. It's basically about like this couple who are like these spies, right? And they are sleeper agents. They're sleeper agents, and I don't know if you know what a sleeper agent is. In these movies, they basically are told to go to a country, and in this country, they've got to basically live, eat, breathe, accustom themselves to the culture and just act normal. These are two strangers at first, have to get married, and they have these children, and they're there for years, and they are literally have to live a normal life until they are being awoken by someone in like this agency, right, to do their spy work. So, and I thought and I remember watching it thinking, I don't understand that. This is crazy. They actually just live in normal life until they've been told, hey, it's time to go. And I remember in my quiet time, and I remember God, just the word, and seeing the word sleeper agent. And I thought, is that even a word? And I researched and I thought, oh, it is a word, right? I hope this channel doesn't get flagged, okay? Okay, please. But, and as I was reading, it just dawned on me, and I felt like God was telling me that he has placed people in positions, in areas, in jobs, in the government system, in the school system. He's placed people, he's placed us in these areas, and it might feel like this is weird. We've been here for 5 years, we've been here for years, but he's placed you there because he wants you to learn, understand what's going on, be in it. How can you make a change if you don't know what you're changing? And honestly, and I'm going to give you an example. I was working my job, a random day, just working. And my normal day-to-day activities is going to the same position and working. But this one day, and it has never happened since, a group of girls come in and they go, hey, we're looking for work experience. And I'm like, I see them in their school uniform, they're young, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're not doing work experience, but I can help you with CV. And as they were talking to me, I noticed that a few of them showed signs of poor hygiene. And I thought, oh, I don't know how I could speak to them, especially in front of their friends. It's a bit embarrassing, or what can I say? And when they left, I sat there and I started thinking about my journey in school. And I thought, oh gosh, yeah, I wish I did this, and I wish I had this. And I thought, I wish I had a kit that I could use when I was in school. And in that moment, that's how a Refresh kit was birthed. Now, if I wasn't in that position, if I wasn't at work on a random day, what was my norm, my daily routine, I wouldn't have had that encounter with those girls, and Refresh Kit wouldn't have been born. Now, so I believe that even though in the mundane, even though in the craziness, and you're thinking, this doesn't make sense. I never thought I would be here. I don't understand why I'm in this job, and I've been here for years. I don't understand, God, what are you telling me? I believe he's placed many men and women I believe God has placed his people in these positions just to learn, just to know what's going on. And in the right time, he will wake you up and call you for your purpose. I want you to take time, especially in day 3, to think about and ask God, what is my purpose in this place? Why have you called me to this place? What is it you called me to do? What are you trying to show me that I can't see? Even though I'm like, God, I want to leave this job, what is it you're calling me to do? What is it? Where is it, the place that what is it that you want me to see? What do you want me to take from this place, to learn? What is my purpose? What is the influence that you're trying to call me to? And I believe when you do this, you'll start to understand why God has purposed you and why he has put you in this place for such a time as this. Now, I want to leave you with a reflection on day 3, and it reads, this week, reflect on areas of your life where God has positioned you for influence. Pray and ask him for clarity about the people or situation he wants you to impact. Like Esther, take the time to prepare through prayer, fasting, or seeking wise counsel before stepping into action. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And well done for getting to day 3. And I'll see you in the next one.